ngicele le mali ngiyayicela tamatisi lokupheka isijiyelo ubaba uyasebenza uyahola every month liyacela. You know, I had a colleague once whose stance was, he was married to a woman who was a full-time mother taking care of the family at home. He was like, oh, this was new madam first. Don't give him money. When I get paid, they are 30 more dollars. That's a few. After that, buy groceries. I ask her to give, he is even buying. She gives me the list. I buy the groceries. I drive. I go float it. Money again. Money. Never put money on, man. Put money on fast. Just I was fast. That's what it's a cat. Yeah. Then take you. If you ain't what is it? You can't ever send him someone on his corner. No trophy. I'm ever touching the eventually. What's money for? Economic abuse. Siyakhulula nje uElen White uthini yamazi baba bayithanda ayithanda allowance baba uyayithanda awuyithandisisa ingakula lokukhulu kakhulu yeah but layo ayisho ukuthi iwethu lapho lathi futhi omama nto sithe sikhuluma lapha in the broader spectrum umama nathi kwezinye usuku angisho sabe singasakwazi demand namafini demand allowance uwazi ukuthi imali ayikho so fanele ithathe ngabuza ifisi ezibhadele ngoba ifisi ezibhadele ama expenses useselela lo kuyi 5 cents okuthebe kade siyenze but still ngiyayifuna ngoba kule nibheke ngiyibonile and then there is something that happened in front of my eyes this other time. A colleague of mine is selling handbags and they were $30 each. So this other colleague in 17 comes in and says, she takes 3. This was a very salary. It was it like then she says, no, I'm telling you, it cost 150. I'm needing 90. It's 16 yen. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm just telling us my realities. My experiences from things I see every day. That's another form of economic abuse. You are stealing from your own family. Basically, that's what you are doing. As much as Obaba Labonabe, Bedeles Kwamen, you see by economic abuse. Because they're starving your own family. Who waits to starve their family? Who does that? Now, what have we saying every day, morning? Guys, we're trying to you get to work, you work so hard. Month end comes, your family is still starving. Abuse of power, albeit economic. We have emotional, verbal, psychological. These ones are lumped together. Yes, after the economic is degrading names. I won't say the favor now. Not like you at best. Not even. I was being asked out by men who are much better than you. And then I do you a favor to marry you. And then this is how you treat me. Even self-esteem, you know. Baba unondosicela usihlabele iseli umama nami uhlezi la utsheliwe izolo wena baba uyahlabela le voice iyaphuma nje ayisaphuma ngisho it applies either way and kukhona abazalwane ebandleni. It's very unfortunate. The reason why this emphasis has come here, and the most interesting thing is, and they've said, the honest truth is, each church is a denial. issues of abuse. It takes us back to issues of HIV. Remember, now, thank God, we are at a stage where we have come to accept the reality about HIV and the different ways in which people can get infected. And even the very fact of forgiveness, it doesn't matter how a person might have gotten infected. But who are we to castigate and judge them and place them in a certain circle? That's the thing about abuse. It is a very sad reality. I don't know. I think a few months ago, there is a story about a church elder, SDA church elder case. Some of us who saw it, I read it in the papers. I've never then made a follow-up to find out who was physically abusive to the wife. Point out why some child the neighbors would see the evidence. So he would abuse him, child hysteric. Church. Ah! What say my mother? No, it's okay. She's been locked inside nursing homes. Until I believe he got to a point where he realized this woman was now in a very critical condition. So he then goes and lies to his in-laws to say his wife is disappeared. The whole village now launches a manhunt, including him, or let's say a woman hunt, to search for his missing psychopathic tendencies. Yes, it's a bit psychopathic. You know, when I read that story, I was like, yeah, it's really bad. He goes out. Fortunately, she manages somehow to free herself out of the room while people are out there looking for it. She wonders as a collapse. Then one of the people who was not her husband, fortunately again, bumps into her. Say collapse. He said against Bedlila, and then it turns out the husband was an elder in church. So uncomfortable. I'm not saying anything about elders. Until elders abusive, I didn't. But the example I'm bringing here is an example of a reality that has happened. It's not reflective of all the elders. It's not. These things are all dependent on each person's choices. How you decide to impact another person's life. It's all a personal decision. You know, you find even sometimes excuses like, "Hi, you go to me as we see soon. I'm not like, well, okay, pen to like that. So that doesn't child. I didn't intend to eat it. What I didn't say, I will. I didn't intend to eat. What I didn't say, child, when pendula." There is always other options. So that was reflective of the character of that particular individual. The point I'm trying to bring home is that Ndlovu lapes khona abuse iyaphila reality, and the sooner we accept it and the sooner we come up with solutions as a church to deal with one of these things. One thing I'll tell you is, from my experience, abusers are normally victims. Yes. Abusers are normally victims of abuse themselves. You may start seeing it. It may start rearing its ugly head at that point. But if you sit down, you know, you hear gory things about the background. Appreciate what happened to them in the past could be fitting into what they are becoming and they've become. So there is need for interventions, even a church without judgment, with love, with the spirit of taking care of what? Of each other. You know, sometimes a hug to a certain person given wholeheartedly can have amazing healing powers. In ordinary, without even words. Just you can tell Mangena is going through a lot. You don't know. You know Mangena, but you can tell this Mangena is different. Mangena is losing weight. Mangena, just to go to him, and just, you know, that warm heart. It may be what breaks that padlock to allow him to open up and talk to you. So we need to cultivate that environment. We cultivate that. Where are people supposed to get healing from? Because this is a place for what? For healing. Saying our types of abuse, and we have sexual abuse issues, and physical abuse. All those are forms of what? Of abuse. You know, and then someone says, looking at example of David, and just it's a very common, even Ndlovu, stories like David, look at Sheba, yes, he was the king. In those olden days, the king's word was as good as the what? As the law. He sat there at the apex of political and also, in a way, religious power. This is why prophets would go to the king to tell them what God has said or what God has commanded. The prophets wouldn't just go to any other member of the society. They would always go for the what? For the king. We see who David is yes, we can look at it and say it was just a case of adultery. But it's beyond just that. There's an element of abuse of power. Even in our everyday dealings. We read stories about university lecturers, putting our students a corner. If you want to pass, you do this, or else I'll fail you. So as much as, you know, there may be views with people like why is the Velez and the way the people say is a bona corner. Is your tamele la. It's a very good thing in the way sit tagele. Can't you mama no very tea Hey, okay, exactly. Impossible. Nah, Esiyazi position ukuthi affect lenkosi. Inkosi bakithi is relaxed kuphalazi yayo isitshayela umoya especially sayo lana nangu but chef. Sake sikuzwe futhi athi ku very common. They even accuse person ama brave enough ukuthi inkosi esencenga lapha na setholile ecala sokuthiwa mitigation. Kodwa inkosi uthi nje ngathi ngala indlela ayigqoke ngayo. They actually believe it's serious mitigation. Contributory negligence. But the thing is the person who is in a position of power, when you all will die in responsibility because we all have power. Power comes with responsibility. Power just doesn't come J. You know, it's unfortunate that most of us love power. So it can't power. Human beings, I'm not saying it. That is a thing. You come out doing a band. Sometimes you have notice. Position but it's an achievement, yes. But it comes with what? With responsibility. You could King David that good bad shape. Not to say make like wife very Lucy, she's not totally innocent and so forth and so forth. Now, President, where is she? I'm a good. I'm going to get down 20. I'm serious, man. I'm serious, but I'm not going to baby, I'm not so serious over here. Attention. So, we are going to put her. Can't do an answer. Yes, maybe I can deal with the consequences that follow. There are likely to be consequences that follow me. This is the president of the country. This man has power. This man can command anyone to do anything and they can say, pray. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Fizzy. What choice have I? It's normally those situations where there's power play. I need you. And this is why yabona uDavid nje uJehova wayemthanda ngisho hey uprofeti ngubani uNathan hey siyakhumbula ukuthi yavuka wona kanjani sekuqoqola isihlolo sokuthi nangu Nkosi nansi isiceli isiceli silenkomo zonke imbuzi yazi yonke into ngayimagine uyachathana nomnyana one ulithokazi wakhe bakithi uvukulathisa amanzi umnyaka wenkosi ukufida ukuthi with the work ukuthi kuza multiply from where isicebe sesifikelwa ivisit endana ukuthi sithathe isifayini saso esithithekayo zidlana uboya la because of the power ukuthi rich ngulo lamandla goes for the poor man's only animal and daughters uthi uDavid Yes, you can tell from his voice that David was disgusted. You can't even fathom what kind of rich man is this one. You know, remember what someone had to die. And when looking at you know that's the strange thing. Before Nathan gets to him, it's like when David can't even comprehend how bad a thing he has done before the eyes of the Lord. I'm sure, like, when I look at Paul, but I mean, what else could I have done? I'm in love. I'm a man. What in love? What could I have done? Power comes with responsibility, and that's what I'm saying. With David, isibuso esikhulu ukuthi uJehova wamzwela waba lothando kangaka as he loves all of us. Angisho wamthumela umuntu okuyakhweba umzwa ngedwa kwawusulile. Ngenxa yoku-abuser ini wananzelela waphendula esonweni. So in whatever positions of power we have, let us be very careful how we interact and deal with the people next to us. I know even as the SDA church, there's been times where even yes, we won't go into details. Even that possibly divided, whether to go and support the victim or support the person in a position of power in the church. There are times where it has really gotten us. I'm aware of a case, I won't go into it, where things got really nasty. Where the church ended up doing is just like calling a press conference. To try and sweep whatever it happened under the what? Under the cap. Because everyone will be thinking, but was a sting, reputation, reputation. What does God say about this? What does he say about discipline? Do we worship a God who says forgiveness means there are no consequences? Is that God? Is that the God we worship? He does forgive. He is immeasurable love. He loves us unconditionally. Even if if we repent, he's always there to what? To forgive. But consequences are not erased by forgiveness. Consequences are not erased by forgiveness. So even when those situations, they are very uncomfortable too, as we can imagine. Recently we've been reading about the Roman Catholic Church, and the priests, and the sexual abuse of young boys in the church by the priests. Abuse of power in the church just doesn't affect the victim. It just doesn't affect the local church. It affects the mission of the whole church. So we may look at it ngamehlo anaro, angisho. Ithi uNonhlanhla kadiye lo muntu wakhe. Vele besengekho futhi. Bavoko hayi uzibheka into zabo. Le nto sakhona silazi. Kade nakuze kube nje khona ngabe vele siyadingana. Vele ufike but it has far reaching what? Consequences.